I think we're going to catch up on the Codex today.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as our humanity. The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as arcology, skyscrapers, and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counter-offensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity. Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population. Vermeer is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Vermeer with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby Terminus systems. All fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Vermeer as impossible without significant political change. The Terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Vermeer. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves. The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attic. Faster-than-light drives use Element Zero. Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectre's Sarin. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Sarin acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power. The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M-35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element Zero core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Now it's my turn. Solarians are noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function on just 1 hour of sleep daily. Their minds and bodies work faster than most sapient races, making them seem restless or hyperactive. The drawback of this active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. Solarians are amphibian, haplodiplod egg-layers. Unfertilized eggs produce males, and fertilized eggs produce females. Once a year, Solarian female will lay a clutch of a dozen eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction from being fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Solarian intelligence field agents are grouped into an organization called the Special Task Group. STG operatives work in independent cells performing dangerous missions such as counterterrorism, infiltration, reconnaissance, assassination, sabotage. Puncturing worrisome trends before they become movements. At any time, a dozen groups are operating covertly within lawless Terminus systems, sowing dissent among the various factions. Civilian analysts also note how troublesome hinge points individuals in the Terminus frequently meet unexpected deaths. The SGG operators are feared throughout the galaxy for their clear-eyed, remorseless practicality. They are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their mission, even if it kills civilians or results in the team's own destructions. In many ways, they are akin to the Council Spectres. Recently, a number of SGG cells have been redeployed from Solarian Union. It is assumed they are in the Terminus in Attican Traverse, investigating reports of Geth activity beyond the Perseus spell. Oh, that's it. Okay, wait. Is there anything else? What? Turian's religion. Although Turians have a strict moral code, their belief in individual responsibility means that the concepts of good and evil are simply in the individual's choice between egotism and altruism in any given decision. They have no concept of good deities that encourage noble behavior or evil ones that tempt individuals to misdeeds. Turians believe that groups and areas have spirits that transcend the individual. For example, a military unit would be considered to have a literal spirit that embodies the honor and courage it has displayed. A city spirit reflects the accomplishments and industry of its residents. An ancient tree spirit reflects the beauty and tranquility of the area it grows within. These spirits are neither good nor evil, nor are they appealed to for intercession. Oh, okay, I get it. Sorry. Wasn't following around there. Turians do not believe spirits can affect the world, but spirits can inspire the living. Prayers and rituals allow an individual to converse with a spirit for guidance or inspiration. For example, a Turian who finds his loyalty tested may appeal to the spirit of his unit, hoping to reconnect with the pride and honor of the group. A Turian who wishes to create a work of art may attempt to connect with the spirit of a beautiful location. Turians enjoy absolute freedom of religion and can practice whatever appeals to them, so long as it does not impede anyone's ability to perform their duties. There are many practitioners of the Asari's theorist philosophy. Since opening dialogue with Human Systems Alliance, some Turians have embraced the Confucianism and Zen Buddhism. Alright. Must be genetic engineering. In the 22nd century, manipulation of human genome has become commonplace. Techniques of genetic engineering advanced to the point where the rich could custom build fetuses that grew into stronger, smarter, and more attractive adults. In more permissive regions, custom-designed life forms and uplifted animals occupied ill-defined niche between property and sapient being. Travel to balance with unique forms of life brought an awareness that Earth's unique biodiversity could be lost if spliced and hybridized to gain useful alien qualities. The Sudom-Walcott Genetic Heritage Act was passed by the Systems Alliance Parliament in 2161. It imposed sharp restrictions on controversial uses of genetic engineering, but provided government subsidies for beneficial applications. Screening and therapy. Most governments provide free access to corrective therapy for genetic diseases in prospective parents. This has nearly eliminated everything from cystic fibrosis to nearsightedness. So C through N. The earlier screening and therapy is performed, the more comprehensive the results. Though ideally performed on artificially fertilized zygotes in a lab, procedures are available for embryos in the womb and newborns out of respect for personal beliefs. Enhancements. Improvement of natural human abilities is legal, but adding new abilities is not. Treatments to improve strength, reflexes, mental acuity, or the appearance are permitted. Adding a tail or the ability to digest cellulose is not. Let's see. Some genetic enhancement is provided for free to Alliance military recruits, but the average citizen must pay for the privilege. The process can take years to reach fruition in an adult. Engineering. Artificial hybridization of genes from compatible non-human species with human genetic code is illegal. The creation of design life is broadly legal and mainly used for terraforming and medical applications, but sentient creatures are heavily regulated, and the creation of sentient life is outlawed by Sol Systems Alliance and the Citadel Council. Okay. Vehicles. Space combat. General tactics. Shells lofted by surface natives crash back to Earth when their acceleration is overwhelmed by gravity and air resistance. In space, a projectile has unlimited range. It will keep moving until it hits something. Practical gun range is determined by the velocity of the attacker's ordnance and the maneuverability of the target. Beyond a certain range, a small ship's ability to dodge trumps the largest actual projectile speed. The longest range combat occurs between dreadnoughts, whose projectiles have the highest velocity but also the least maneuverable. The shortest range combat between frigates, which have the slowest projectile velocity and the highest maneuverability. Opposing dreadnoughts can open with main gun artillery duel at extreme ranges of tens of thousands of kilometers. The fleets close, maintaining elusive lateral motion while keeping their bow guns facing the enemy. Fighters are launched in an attempt to close to disrupt torpedo range. Cautious admirals weaken the enemy with ranged fire and fighter strikes before committing to close action. Aggressive commanders advance so cruisers and frigates can engage. At long range, the main guns of cruisers become useful. Friendly interceptors engage enemy fighters until attackers enter range of ship-based Guardian fire. Guardian fire. Dreadnoughts fire from the rear, screened by smaller ships. Commanders must decide whether to commit to a general melee or retreat into fast and light drive. At medium range, ships can use broadside guns, fleets intermingle, and it becomes difficult to retreat in order. Ships with damaged kinetic barriers are vulnerable to Wolfpack frigate flotillas that speed through battle space. Only fighters and frigates enter close knife fight ranges of 10 or fewer kilometers. Fighters loose their disruptor torpedoes, bringing down the ship's kinetic barriers and allowing it to be swarmed by frigates. Guardian lasers become valuable weapons, swatting down fighters and boiling away enemy warship armor. Neither dreadnoughts nor cruisers can use their main guns at close range. Laying the bow on a moving target becomes impossible. Superior thrusters exhaust becomes a hazard. Hello. Is my talking bothering you, Wolf? You trying to snap? Ooh. Wolf has discovered the joy of... I got an armchair that has a foot-up thing. She likes very much when I have a blanket on my lap. And she can lay on my outstretched legs. Space combat! Planetary assaults. She was napping while we were listening to the TV, and now she's like, why are you talking so much? I love you. I love you, Wolf. You're so cute. You're so good. You're so good. Yeah. Planetary assaults are complicated if the target is habitable garden world. Attackers cannot approach the defenders straight on. Citadel conventions prohibit the use of large kinetic impactors against habitable worlds. In a straight-on attack, any missiles plow through into the planet behind the defending fleet. If the defenders position themselves between the attackers and the planet, they can fire at will while the attackers risk hitting the planet. Successful assaults on garden worlds hinge upon up-to-date intelligence. Attackers need to determine where the enemy's defenses are so that they may approach from an angle that allows them to fire with no danger of collateral damage. Note that this is not necessary for hostile worlds. Once control of orbit has been lost, defensive garrisons disperse into wilderness the enemy with orbital superiority and bombard the surface forces with impunity. The best option for defenders is to hide and collect reconnaissance in anticipation of relief forces. Given the size of the planet, it is impractical to garrison an entire conquered world. Yeah, it would be. Fortunately, colonization efforts tend to focus on building up a dozen or few areas. Ground forces may occupy the spaceports, industrial facilities, and major population centers. The wilderness is bejeweled by unmanned aerial vehicles and satellite reconnaissance. If a defender unit is spotted, air-mobile rapid deployment units and satellite artillery are used to pin down and destroy them. It's not nice. Oh, there's more. Drones are small robots used to support and supplement organic soldiers on the battlefield. They have no artificial intelligence of any kind, but follow fixed, minimally adaptive programs. Most varieties employ Mass Effect's levitation to improve mobility. All modern armies rely on veritable fleets of drones for routine soldiering, static garrisons, patrols, etc. The use of drones in non-critical duties keeps manpower needs down and reduces casualties in low-intensity conflicts. Less advanced races and cultures with less sensitivity to casualties have correspondingly fewer drones in their inventory. Drones are of little use in conventional open battlefields, as they are poorly armed and armored. In addition to combat drones, support drones are used to assist organic units in the field. Reconnaissance drones are small, stealthy craft that can screen combat units in the field and warn commanders when enemies are spotted. Electronic warfare drones supplement battlefield technicians, serving as mobile jammers and electronic intelligence gathering platforms. Military and civilian police utilize dazzler drones equipped with powerful strobe lights to disorient and subdue intruders using non-lethal force. Drone formations are officially referred to as wings, i.e. deploy the 4th Assault Drone Wing on the left flank. Common soldiers often refer to friendly formations as flocks and enemy formations as swarms. Disruptor torpedoes. Disruptor torpedoes are powered projectiles with warheads that create random and unstable Mass Effect fields when triggered. These fields warp space-time in a localized area. The rapid asymmetrical I can see. Mass changes cause the target to rip itself apart. In-flight torpedoes use mass-increasing field, making them too massive for enemy kinetic barriers to repulse. This extra mass gives torpedoes very sluggish acceleration, making them easy prey for defensive guardian weapons. So torpedoes have to be launched at very close range. Torpedoes are the main anti-ship weapon used by fighters. They are launched from point-blank range in ripple fire waves, reminiscent of the ancient Calliope rocket artillery launchers, thus their popular name of Callies. By saturating defensive guardian systems with multiple targets, at least a few will get through. Guardian. Anti-missile. Okay. Oh, we're all caught up. How was that? Oh, that was only 20 minutes. I have all these points and I don't know where to stick them. I suppose I should stick them somewhere. You know, I think I chose the, bionic guy, and I'm just refusing to put any points in the bionics. I should probably do something with them. These descriptions, this. Target unable to immune. Also immune to damage. God members will not use this. Yes. There's enemies in here. Let's try this. Do you even lift? I forget to be master lifter. pro people. I don't know how I do that. Adjutant. I feel like I should make this a short episode. Wait, maybe we'll go to the Citadel. Did we go to the Citadel last time? We just went to... No, we must have gone to the Citadel. Right here. What's that in the world here? We still need to go to Pharaoh's. What do I have in the way of quests? Discs, leagues, and metal stuff, missions, Pharaoh's. Saren is searching for the conduit to stop Saren. Vedimir. Roman has information about Saren. Message is unclear. And fears danger. Alright, so probably Pharaoh's is where we want to go. Yes. And maybe we'll go over Pharaoh's, feed the planets over there. Golly goodness. And then when we find the one we actually land on, we'll do a new episode there. Sound fair? Sounds fair. Sounds fair to me. Oh, good. I'm glad about it. Back out. Space. So big. Hercules. Well, let's go to Hercules. Did we do Hercules? We did not do Hercules. Oh.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Yeah, stop using gifts. Drone things, my dude. We got Xanthoran. Small rock planet. Thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Surface is scorching hot. Mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of boron. And nothing to survey. Seed. The proximity of the energetic star Hercules causes constant blue and violet aurora inside nitrogen-argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, aurora are bright enough to read by on the surface and can be seen with the off-the-shelf optics from a distance. distance of several AU. The scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of simple carbon-based life forms flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust, protected from heat and radiation of the sun. The survey says we got Adams finds a few items of interest, including a lead of one medallion. There we go. What at him? Oh, land here. Alright. Level 1 toxic hazard. Eletania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, its appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen that possesses a thick oxygenated atmosphere, but the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. Oh, jeez. In short, settlement requires either a fully sealed environment suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes of the symbiote's range, or in areas favorable winds keep the air clear. Alright, we'll be back. Centaurus is a hydrogen helium gas giant with high-level decks of sulfur clouds. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storm fronts can be seen flickering across the dark sky. Survey says we find gold on a nearby island. Alright. So we're gonna come back to you there. Not the Atlantean. Before that, I'm gonna save in case I set off something I can't stop. Well, if you're so cute, do you know it? You're so precious to me, dear. My good girl. And you can see her. She's so cute. She's on the sleep on my lap. Oh, she. I will protect you. Satel is shrouded by a high-pressure atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acids. The surface is composed of geologically young plains of volcanic basalt and rhyolites, with a concentration of carbon and radioactives. It is rapidly volcanic. 11 supervolcanoes, 50 to 120 kilometers wide, are rocketing across the surface of the planet. Its carbon content and constant volcanism make it a natural diamonds plentiful, are extremely costly and dangerous to recover. Well, you can make them very safely in a lab, can't you? Don't particularly need to be putting people's lives in danger nitrogens. Sharing is a standard helium-hydrogen gas giant. The atmosphere contains traces of ammonia, methane, and surprisingly large amounts of water vapor, making the atmosphere a striking mix of browns, blues, and whites, of sharing 60-odd moons to a Diana Troy of the party. Tahid. I can't do it. Nope, can't pronounce it. Two of them are over 30 kilometers. I can't do meters anymore, apparently. Diameter. I have a diameter of over 3,000 kilometers. Both have signs of former protein development suggesting sharing. May have been mined for helium-3. And what do we find here? Strange readings while being scanned. Adams pinpointed the source and located strange objects. Alien Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object was uncertain, but it was protein in nature and contained a protein data disk. Quana's frozen surface is rich with heavy metals, and the planet's higher than average density suggests, mineral richness in its depths. The atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Remains of a well-developed protein mining infrastructure dot the planet. Abandoned mines are connected to the dead cities by collapsed maglev magnetic levitation lines. Unlike the crumbling skyscrapers of Pharaoh's, Quana's are reasonably intact. Unfortunately, it only made it easier for looters to strip the silent necropoli of anything of value. Survey. Well, there's apparently cobalt in there. So we got Barrows, we're not going to touch at the moment. Logan is a standard helium-hydrogen gas giant. The Savagin who charted the system 20 years ago reported many strange disturbances in Logan's cloud band, suggesting many remarkably large solid objects were present beneath the cloud tops. As the ship approached, however, they subsided one by one. These disturbances have not been reported again. Interesting. So from a distance, they were like, oh, there's a bunch of things in the clouds. And as they got closer, the things went away. Something hiding on Logan? Possibly. Did we do this one? Saitao? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go back. Do this one, and we'll do Ferris. Because I feel like Ferris is gonna be long enough to be its own thing, and this one's already about 40 minutes long, so. Eletania. So I got a quick text here. What's this say? Excuse me. Alright. Going down. This is the place where it's bad to breathe, right? I wonder if Tally might be a good choice, if she's already got the breather suit. Let's do Tally. And I think there's a lot of mention of Prothean stuff, so we'll do Liara. Let's do it. I should have armored. I realized that. Maybe I did that last time. Oh, it looks so nice out. Woo! He's like, oh, I wish we had rings. Oh, I wish we had, closer moon, stuff like that. But it also, to have that stuff, you have to be, willing to, I guess, put up with the fact that your, planetary structure is going to be a mess. I guess let's just go start with the west. West London. Oh, I see. It was on social media that I engaged with the other day. The meeting came my way. We were gonna do it, I believe, in Mass Effect type thing. And it was basically making a joke that there's usually a better way to go around mountains, and Commander Shepard does not believe this in their heart of hearts. So, take that as you will. I thought it was very funny. In my heart. I'm not going the right direction at all, but I also really want to climb the mountain. Look at that moon. Is that the moon or is that the sun? We do like movies. Maybe it looks like a moon. That looks like a moon. Let's see if I can find the sun. So we have both sun and moon at the same time. God, it's gorgeous. Picture. I'm like a good picture. I know the photo album did not seem to want to give me good pictures. It wants to give me weirdly fuzzy pictures. How do I take the picture again? Ah! I fixed that. Wow, you're gonna really go to town on this. I can do this. Can I get it in there? That's the ticket right there. It's beautiful. What am I ever going to do with all these landscape pictures? I don't know. How do I get out of here? Oops. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Well, we might as well deal with that wall right here next to it. Whoa. Whoa. What is that? orb, eh? Touch the shiny orb in a strange world. Such a tourist. Alright. Just gonna like explode or something, isn't it? Alright, what do we do? Got it. Oh, re-examine. Examining the strange protein artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari crime sword on the Citadel. Oh, I remember that. You pull it out and place it in the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding you and disorienting you. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest. Though you are not so far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. The sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, and yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. What could it is? Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spirit in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of your tribe. You fall into familiar patterns of life, hunting for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you arise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump in the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range further for food, clutching furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its called deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens from the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You awaken instantly to find yourself on Eletania, lying on your back, and the protein artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen, the memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter, captured in an implanted protein data recorder. How long did the study of the burned humans, observing them and analyzing the results of their base on Mars? How long did they? Oh. And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you reply, realizing this is a mystery you'll probably never solve. Forget about it. Interesting. Oh, it's a hazard world. We can't be hanging out here. Alright. That's better. Nothing else to be done with this, I guess? Okay. Interesting. Ah! Fine waxed. It's very surreal. Why did that Asari lady have that thing? Oh, well. It's so good. You can telepathic hallucination. And the shiny, the butterfly life is wonderful. It's dead like me. Never go. Ooh, we do. Oh. What? Where the heck am I? It's me. That's me. Okay. Mm. Oh no. Oh no. If I can make it. Maybe I can make it. Yabba, yelly, yabba, yelly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What's your plan? I don't want to go down in the hole. Yeah. I don't want to go that way. Nope. No, no, not straight, not straight, not straight. Straight is helper. There we go. Come on, I want to go up the mountain. Right, we can go over. Oh, is it in there? No, we gotta go over. Okay. Spider ship. Spider ship. And the neighborhood spider ship. I gotta fall into the abyss. No! Oh, I'm not gonna find that thing again if I fall down. Alright, maybe I can. Is it on the map? Not on the map. I'm looking this way-ish. Maybe I need to go around the mountain. I don't want to go around the mountain, but maybe I gotta. Maybe, whoa. I gotta go around the mountain. Whoa. It's time. Let's think it through. Over this one. Down. No, I want to go up here, but I just have to get on those trips. I can get up there. Oh, yeah. Let me get up there. Let me get up there. Come on, so close. Dolly. Marianne. Get out, push, would you? Sorry, what was that? Okay, wait. No, yeah. Alright, you gotta want it a little bit. Gotta want it a little bit with me. Yeah. Come on. This is the way to do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, careful. Okay. You're gonna want it. Okay. If I just had a little something. A little boosty boost. For what? Like, what does it matter? What are you doing? Why can't you sit still? I gotta lean into it. Take the long way around. This. Okay. I should just be in this like really easy to get to without a flat sort of situation. Somewhere. Whoa. Okay, we're not using this thing. Like, feels right. Ooh. I can do this. I can do this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do this. Oh, come on, Baba. I can do it. I can do it. Come on. You do. Bit of rock unclimbed. I'm just gonna worm our way up. Don't go straight. Don't go straight. Don't go straight. Don't go straight. No one like straight. Let's see. Climbing out. You gotta get your swerve on. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh, my back hurts. Karen is it. Okay, okay. Now, that's fine. There's a little too much trying. Okay. Don't go in the hole. I'm like right next to it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Understood.
Wait. And I might need to get back in the car. I'm sorry.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, how do we want to do this? Okay, pick one. Minnow. Got it. How are we doing on our... Oh, my back. Not that one. We got 19 to 20. We're missing some. Data module. Oh, I'm going to click on this wall. This weird feeling I need to say. Okay. Alright. We've gone in this direction. Oh. Let's aim in a northerly direction. That's not really north now. It's more north. Okay. 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 I'm over the mountains now. The rest of the area is all plains, that's fine. Ah! Oh dear. Ah, there it is. Whee! Get on the bus.
Ready.
Yep, get in the vehicle. There you go. I'm singing. Nothing falls. You know, you never see any trees on any planet. There you go. Before, is it? Oh no, this is something else. This is something we should save before. Yes, please.
Moving out.
Oh, get in the vehicle. You're gonna want to in the vehicle. What is? What? We monkeys? What are we monkeys? Oh, aren't you cute? I keep forgetting I'm in a hazardous world. I'm so glad they didn't, you know, don't shoot the monkey! Don't shoot the monkey! Don't shoot the monkey! Take that picture. Oh,
I'm right here.
you are. No commentary on
On
the
your
monkey?
order, Shepard.
Wow, you guys have no sense of when they're in their soul. We found alien little cutie booties. No one wants to talk about it. Oh, shoot. I gotta get back in the car. Back in the car, back in the car, back in the car. Whoop. Oops. I don't want to hurt the monkey. I just want to get the car closer. There we go. Ah, now we can take our hats off. Breathe. Space monkeys. I can search the monkey. The monkey doesn't have the module. The monkey doesn't.
Lead on, Commander.
Really? No commentary on these adorable creatures? Ooh, the monkey search. Oh, there's a monkey. Monkey, do you have the thing? Okay. I don't know what module we're looking for. Arm. Is that where it came in? It must be. Is there a map of the room? Map of the area? Okay. There's the monkey. Monkey didn't have one. Why are all the caves so wet? I know it's 'cause the caves are probably formed by liquid like Leona. But it's always so wet in the caves. Oh, we got 2 doors over here we haven't tried yet. Anybody else here in the creepy, heartbeaty? Okay. Getting creeped out here. The creepy. The Stranger Things type music. I know this game came out way before Stranger Things, but the vibe of Stranger Things music to get you creeped out is what they're doing here.
You are.
I would love it if you guys had opinions on the monkeys. So I'll leave these doors open so the monkeys can go home. Where is that light?
Ready.
Yeah.
He dropped the data module!
It is a miracle the data module is still intact. Your pilot should be able to relay this info to your superiors.
scared the ever loving be Jesus out of town. There's no need to be shouting in the cave, Rob, thinking that it's going to be zombie infestation any minute. And then suddenly you're like, he dropped the data module! Calm down, girl. This is... Oh my God. Stop trying to shoot people. It's such a, whew. Such a not, let's not jump. Find the drone. What? Wait, where's... Oh, okay. And now people are shooting? Oh no. That's fast. I got it. So didn't get that. There we go. I would rather be friends with you than shoot you. Why you always gotta be this way? You don't have to be this way. I would like to be friends with robots. AI. What have yous? For all this hullabaloo.
It's over now.
You say that, but where did the monkeys go? Oh, it's not over. You lied to me.
Now it gets fun.
Well, now it's over. Probably. Right?
You lead. I'll follow.
Yeah, I know.
On your order, Shepard.
Okay. Ah! Everyone remember to put your mask back on. It was lovely meeting you, little space monkeys. I hope you have fantastic lives. Where am I? We did that. Okay, I guess we'll just go here. Alright. Okay. Hello. Oh, careful them. How are you? Yeah, I put the flag on where I was. Let's go to this one then. Farewell, space monkeys. Wherever you go. What? I don't think that's gonna happen. One day we're gonna explore a planet with roads. Nah. was that? I feel like we're so far from where I want to be. Especially since I'm seeing the edge of the map. I'm pretty sure what we're looking for is right there. What have we got? Let's see. Keep it dramatically out of view, are you? Oh. Somewhere else? Some more space monkeys? What am I supposed to do with this situation? Yeah, goodbye. Oh, shoot the monkeys. What am I supposed to be doing with this? What am I supposed to do? What's here? What's here? Zoom in. What is here? You have marked this on the map for me. Okay. Monkey gone. Oh, excuse me. Just letting me know there's a monkey gone here. Nothing beyond the fact that there's a monkey gone. Monkey gone is like these sort of weird rocks.
That was a little extreme, wasn't it?
Oh no!
This is why you humans have such a violent reputation.
Oh, I didn't want to kill the monkey. Oh god, no. I was backing up so he wouldn't get hurt. Oh, that's awful. Did not want that bad. What is this then? It's not monkey colony. We're not going. Because I don't want to hurt the monkey. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I didn't see you. Great. I was dying. Unfair. I did not know you could kill them. I already come over. I should have realized, but my god. Oh, poor monkey. Poor Mako. I'm sorry, Mako. I hate you seeing. Honey. That's a huge piece of gold. Now make up for the fact that I killed the monkey. I'm sorry about killing the monkey. Poor monkey. What is that? Like a bug. Oh no! I didn't do that, right?
I'm right here.
Hang on. I did not do that. That was not me. What am I looking at? What is going on? Let's see. Recon Pro. Open journal. I'm sorry. I guess if we... Maybe if we found that first, it would be like... Oh. I think the monkey has it. There's another monkey gone. I think we just left it out on finding it. Probably that was all supposed to happen in reverse. You go to the probe first. That's why I probably the location's easy. Go to the probe first type of thing, and then it's like, oh, probably something like, oh, go check out monkeys, search monkeys, and see if there's any monkeys that are carrying the stuff you're looking for, you know? Since we have it. No need to do anything else, I guess. I mean, it's non-plot locked, so probably 2 is good. A long and frustrating. We found it right away. That must have been what it was then. That we needed to perfume discs, league medals. I'm like, did I miss any league medals along the way? Oh, you know what? I think there's at least one more stellar system we haven't been to yet, though. Journal? No. Squad? No. Save. And go home. Okay. Where are we at time-wise? Oh. Okay. Alright. So, next we're going to do is go to Pharaoh's, but this has actually gone over an hour, and I like to keep them to be about an hour. So I'm going to end this one and start a new one. I'm going to get to Pharaoh's first. Alright, so we're in the right spot. Alright, so I will be resuming the stream shortly, just a minute or two, and I switch out episodes. You know, put up